I'm going to leave those pits in it, in the blade. We're going to take this over to the belt sander and we're going to work this blade now. There's the wall hook or the tool hook that I've created. I have that mounted on a plaque from a log. I'll show you at the end of the video. There's my first wall hook or wall hanger. Okay, this knife ended up with the curve in the side of the blade. So it made it a little awkward to work. So you're seeing how I'm having to work it to catch the inside of this blade. Okay. Having this belt sander sure did help out big time. Okay, now here's the wall hook I'm going to show you. I'm going to clean up a bit, not totally. Alright, in just a minute I'll show you the finished product. I have it mounted. Okay. Here's the finished wall hook. Okay. And this has just come from a log that I cleaned up, put on the table saw, and there it is. I'm going to do a couple holes and mount it to the wall. Alright, I'm continuing to work the edge of this knife. You can see the curve, where it's curving in towards the belt sander. Alright. Now I straightened that out after the video. Okay. You can see it's really rough. Kind of awkward to use, let me tell you, with that blade being bent that way to the inside. Okay. That was a challenge to get that edge worked without working it too far up on the blade on the knife. Okay. Trying to show you the blade there. There it is. It's moving too fast, but there you go. There's a good view of the blade. I'm working the tip. Alright. Like I say, with that blade turned to the inside, really made that awkward to you work. Okay, there I am working the tip. I've got a little bit more work to do on the belt sander to speediate the process. There you can see that curve really well. Okay. Like I say, this is awkward. Very awkward. Very awkward to work. Okay. Drawing that out. Okay. Trying to work that edge there, get that angle going. Alright. Catching the outer edge of the blade. Fishing hook. That's for a marlin, LOL. There's your marlin hook, or should I say for a whale hook. Alright, there we have the blade. It's my second blade. Right there. Okay. I'm going to leave those little pits and dings in it. And my second, actually my fourth knife I've ever made right there. You recognize that file. That is a chainsaw chain file. Alright, and I'm hollow grounding, putting a hollow ground edge on the upper part of that blade. Drawing the metal upward and inward. Okay, I'm working that tip and the side, working that outer edge. Working the curved part of the blade. That is a radius file on one side, flat on the other. And I'm working that radius into the tip. There it is. There's your radius as I'm working it into it. Alright. Okay, working that tip. You can see it taking shape. I'll show you the finished blade here at before the end. So hold on. That was the first blade. That's a moon-shaped file on one side. It helps to work the radius. Okay, here's the finished products, alright. There's that hook for the marlin. LOL. Alright, now, this is my second blade. Okay. It's not completely finished, not yet. And that's one side. I'm going to give the front of this a little bit more of a radius, just a little bit, and more of a transition. Alright, at the edge, here's the other side. Okay, so that's going to get a little bit more of a swoop at the top there. Then there's the bottom, the edge. That needs a little more working. Alright, it's going to get a little more of a notch there. But I'm going to leave the roughness in the blade. And that's this one. I haven't cut my handle yet. Okay, now this one is the one you see in the one you were seeing in the video that I was working. That's going to get rounded for your finger right there. I forget what it's called, but that's for the finger. It's going to be radiused here. And I got to fine tune this a bit more. I'm going to call that the rhino. The rhino blade. But anyways, I'm going to probably put an oak handle on it. And that ought to work well. I may use a maple handle, just because maple is hard, but it's flexible. Okay, where oak is more hard and brittle. It's not as flexible as the maple is. Maple has more fibers per square inch than oak, but oak is a harder surface than the maple is. Alright, so that's the rhino. There's the edge there that needs a little bit more working, of course. Alright, so that it is, this is my third knife. This would be my fourth knife, but my second forged knife. Okay, that I've ever made. This is my second forged knife. Okay. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. And I'm going to drill a hole up here and on the other side and mount it to the wall, put a crescent wrench or something in here and hang it. You see, this came from some firewood. Okay. I started the cut on my slide saw, finished the cut on my table saw, and this is what I come up with. And looks like a piece of 1x until you look at the side. So I'm pretty happy with this and how it came out. I'm not sure of the wood. Kind of looks like a walnut, but I don't think so. Then I sprayed polyurethane. Well, thanks for being here. And take care. God bless. Happy New Year's, everybody. Easy 2 tips and tricks. My other channel is letter E, letter Z, capital R, random. That's Easy Random X1 is my other channel. Is letter E, letter Z, random X1. All right, so bye for now. Take care, and I look forward to hear from you. And never give up, because there's always a way. Always.